Great, Avantika. Thank you so much for taking out the time to give us this review. Yeah.
No,
You have like a crazy number of admits. You already have 3 confirmed admits. Rotman, $30,000 Canadian scholarship. Right?
30,000 from Rotman,
Vandebilt,
98 from Vanderbilt.
Yeah. And you have 7 as such. And you have 3 waitlisted, right? Duke, UNC Kenneth Plaza, and the third one is?
And NYU.
NYU as such, right? So I think 6 out of 7 is like a crazy hit list, right? So congratulations on that, right? You are spoiled for choices.
Thank you.
That's a good thing.
Thank you.
Just wanted to ask a few questions regarding how your experience has been.
Yeah.
So let's just start. Okay, so how would you say was your experience with MiM-Essay?
I would say it was really, really good. Actually, when I was pretty late. I think you already know that I was pretty late as compared to other candidates. I got my score in September end. So most of the deadlines were already gone for me. So I started late, and I think most of the schools I applied were in round 2. And I didn't even know like what kind of things we have to showcase in our applications or resume. Right. So basically it was all you. It was actually all you. I didn't even know like ABCD of that. Right. So I was completely zero, and you actually helped me at every stage. So I'm really thankful to you, because I think all these wait lists or acceptance, everything is I owe to you. So thank you so much. And my experience was really good.
I would say we just
actually it was you.
Finding
it
the
was
right
all
thing,
you.
the hard work was done by you. Right?
I think that's the main important thing, that you know what to showcase there. Right, so right. I was zero. I was actually zero. I was zero. And I already
just didn't know that. That's
maybe, but I was like I'm like from a non-traditional background. Usually people like that BTech, CS, and then going for an MBA. So I was. I think my spirits were kind of lowered already. They were really low that time. So, but it was you actually who made it possible. So, no, I mean, my experience was perfect. Thank you so much for that.
So, how would you say we added value to your application?
I think the most important thing was that bringing out that X factor of my application, because I was from a legal background, bringing out that in terms of and competing with those from those traditional background people, right. That why am I a good fit for those schools? I think that was where I think at value addition, you can say that was the value addition. Right. Because if I cannot bring that why legal is better or why I'm a better fit for them, or bringing out the diversity. My profile was really diverse, and I didn't even know that actually. It was you who brought that out. So I think that X factor wala thing was really, really, I think, value addition to my profile.
I remember we discussing a lot about what goal to pitch, right? Because we had a lot of confusion.
Yeah, actually it was really, really confusing, because legal people, I mean, I didn't find any kind of thing like what do people do after an MBA from US. Right. India was clear, like they usually go for I mean, there are just 4 HR and everything, but in US, there are actually multiple, I think, concentrations and they are pretty streamlined over there. Right. So I think going with finance, because we started with finance and then you actually moved it to consulting, and I was like totally unaware what consulting is. Right. So basically, we finally found that common ground on financial consulting in M&A, and I think that made that difference actually. And first application in Marshall, we went with pure management consulting. Right. But after that, we subsequently, I think, with every school we added something. Right. So So bringing out that common ground and. What I'm saying is the diversity in the profile. Actually, I was because not even aware how to showcase it.
Needs to be diverse.
Yeah, it's true, and because I faced that question in UNC interview, right. They asked me that you are not from a traditional technical background, so how are you like going to pick up on AI and ML? Even the consulting firms are using these things, right. So you have to be like geared up for that. Right. So, and I think, but we were actually prepared for those answers, and you actually prepared me for those answers. So, yeah, actually, I think I was always, I could have like molded those questions a bit in my favor. So, yeah, it was really good, and it was all you basically.
Perfect. Okay, so what would you say you like the best about our service?
The prompt responses. The main important was the prompt responses. I mean, I think we only had 5 days for the Rotman application when we started. We just had 5 days. It was 2 essays, resume, LORs and everything. I needed to know like who to select for my LORs and everything. So I think, and I think for every school, I really got prompt responses from your side, like edited ones, and we actually refined 2, 3, 4 times sometimes. Like I think NYUSA was really going on and on and on. So I think, yeah, it was really, I mean, it was tough going with those pictographical and everything. So I think prompt responses from your side, considering my time crunch, was really helpful, and I think that was the best part. And even in that those time frames, we brought out the best. So I think this was the best.
Okay, awesome. Okay, last question, right? So what are you suggesting people who are wondering if they should try us or not? Because for MBA, people get confused with our name, right? It was founded like way back. So now we
MIM, yeah. I think you should do with something, MIM/MBS or something like that.
We should do that.
So they don't get confused. Though I got in, my brother was also taking your services for MIM, and he also got in. I think he is pursuing Duke.
Right.
He got in Duke.
Awesome.
So actually, we both are thankful to you for that. So, but the thing is that for MBA or for MIM, you were the best. Actually, it was like we both were. I mean, you can say like I was working on essays, but at the same time, you were too. So, and I think all other people who were involved in my essays, and I mean, I don't remember the name. I'm sorry, but whoever those people were, I think Vanessa was one. She edited my essays and everything. So yeah, I remember her name. And even if somebody else was there, I don't remember. I'm really sorry. But the thing is that everybody was working with me. So I think even if someone is confused about your services, I think they should go for it. Even if it's MBA or MIM, you are really, I think, good at both. And even your team is really good at that.
Right. So basically, the thing is, right, like at the end of the day, all applications are very similar, right? It doesn't matter if the business So that helps.
I think MIM and MBA doesn't matter because I've actually saw those questions. MIM maybe essays were similar. Yeah,
it's almost
they were similar, but
80. Even if you get a
what
degree,
kind of?
Right. Even your brother having almost 70% of the courses similar, right? What you will be studying.
Exactly. He's just covering it in like 12 months, and I'm going it for 24 months. The only difference is that I'm paying the double amount of that. But the thing is that I think they are pretty similar in that aspect. The only difference is what we bring out in essays. Like they are more academic based when we are going with MIM, because they don't usually have experience. But in MBA, we are just going with the like working experience. We are showcasing like what kind of work we did or what kind of experience we have. So I mean, that's the only difference. Otherwise, essays were almost similar, and you were good at both actually. And your team is really good at both.
Thank you so much.
So I've seen it first, and in my case as well as my brother's.
Right.
So because you were helping me out, but I don't remember who was helping my brother. But yeah, your team is really, really good. So I would suggest everybody to give it a try, definitely.
Perfect. Great, Avantika. Thank you so much for the amazing review. Right? Really appreciate it.
No issues.
If you need anything, I'm always here. You can just drop me a message anytime, and you'll still get those responses, right? No matter what.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Avantika, and stay safe.
Perfect. You too, Avantika. Feel free to get back.